Have you ever imagined the possibilities hidden within your kitchen scraps? Instead of discarding them, these remnants of meals past can be reborn as fresh, flavorful vegetables and herbs. It's like magic, but it's real, and it's called kitchen scrap gardening. This sustainable practice breathes new life into food remnants, turning them into thriving plants. It's a cost-effective way to enjoy homegrown goodness. Plus, it's incredibly rewarding to witness the transformation from scrap to harvest. Let's embark on this journey together and unlock the magic of kitchen scraps. Discover the joy of growing your own food, one scrap at a time. I remember my first foray into the world of kitchen scrap gardening. It was a sunny afternoon and I was feeling particularly adventurous. I had read a few articles online about regrowing vegetables from scraps and I thought, why not give it a try? I had tossed a garlic bulb, its cloves a bit past their prime, into a sunny corner of my garden. The bulb had been sitting in my kitchen for weeks, and I figured it was either this or the compost bin. Little did I know, this small act would lead to something much bigger. I honestly didn't expect much, but a few weeks later, I was greeted by a sprout of green. It was a tiny shoot, but it filled me with immense joy. I watched it grow day by day, marveling at the miracle of life unfolding right before my eyes. That simple act sparked a passion for regrowing food from scraps. I felt a sense of accomplishment and connection to nature that I had never experienced before. It was as if I had unlocked a secret world of possibilities. It was a revelation. The potential for fresh, homegrown produce was right there in my kitchen all along. I started to see my kitchen scraps in a whole new light. Instead of waste, they became opportunities for new growth and sustainability. This experience taught me that even with limited space and resources, anyone can cultivate a little bit of green. Whether you have a sprawling backyard or just a small balcony, the possibilities are endless. All you need is a bit of curiosity and a willingness to experiment. From that moment on, I was hooked. I started to look at every piece of produce in my kitchen as a potential new project. The excitement of seeing something grow from what was once considered waste was incredibly fulfilling. I began experimenting with different vegetables and herbs, eager to see what I could bring back to life from my kitchen scraps. Carrot tops, lettuce hearts, and even avocado pits became my new gardening challenges. Each success fueled my passion even more, and I couldn't wait to see what I could grow next. Some of the easiest and most rewarding vegetables to grow from scraps are those that readily produce seeds. Think of plump tomatoes, juicy peppers, and crunchy cucumbers. Simply scoop out the seeds and let them dry completely on a paper towel. Once dry, store them in a cool, dark place until you're ready to sow them. When planting season arrives, sow the seeds directly into your garden bed or individual pots filled with potting mix. With proper care, including regular watering and sunlight, you'll be amazed to see these tiny seeds transform into vibrant fruit-bearing plants. Imagine the satisfaction of harvesting your own salad ingredients directly from your kitchen garden. Leafy greens are the rock stars of the kitchen scrap garden. They are incredibly easy to regrow from their cut tops. Next time you're chopping up lettuce, bok choy, or celery, don't discard those ends. Place them in a shallow dish of water, ensuring the cut end is submerged. Place the dish in a well-lit area, but out of direct sunlight. Change the water every other day to keep it fresh and prevent any bacterial growth. Within days, you'll notice new roots and leaves starting to sprout. Once the roots are about an inch long, you can transplant the greens into soil, either in your garden or a pot. Enjoy a continuous supply of fresh, homegrown greens. Section 5. Herb stalks, a new beginning. Many herbs readily regrow from stalks, offering a sustainable way to enjoy fresh flavors. Lemongrass, a staple in Southeast Asian cuisine, is a prime example. Instead of discarding the entire stalk after using a portion, simply cut off the bottom inch or so. Place this cutting in a glass or jar with enough water to cover the bottom portion. Position it in a bright spot, away from direct sunlight, and replenish the water every couple of days. In about a week or two, you'll notice new roots emerging from the base. Once the roots are established, you can transplant the lemongrass into a pot filled with well-draining soil. Section 6. Fresh cuttings, root to riches. In this section, we will explore the simple yet rewarding process of propagating herbs from fresh cuttings, turning a single plant into many. Herbs like basil, rosemary, and mint are not only aromatic and flavorful but also incredibly easy to propagate from fresh cuttings. This method allows you to multiply your herb garden without the need for seeds, and mint are easily propagated from fresh cuttings. This process is not only cost-effective but also ensures that you have a continuous supply of your favorite herbs. Take a cutting about 4 to 6 inches long from a healthy stem, making sure to use clean, sharp scissors or pruning shears to avoid damaging the plant, removing any leaves from the bottom inch or two. This step is crucial as it prevents the leaves from rotting in the water and encourages root growth. Place the cuttings in a glass or jar of water, ensuring that the cut ends are fully submerged. This provides the necessary moisture for root development, ensuring no leaves are submerged. Submerged leaves can decay and contaminate the water, hindering the rooting process. Place the jar in a bright location, out of direct sunlight. Indirect light is ideal as it provides enough energy for the cuttings to grow without causing them to wilt. Change the water every other day to keep it fresh. Fresh water prevents the growth of bacteria and algae, which can impede root development. Within a week or two, depending on the herb and environmental conditions, you'll observe tiny roots emerging from the cut ends. This is a sign that your cuttings are successfully developing. You'll observe tiny roots emerging from the cut ends. These roots will continue to grow and strengthen over time. Once the roots are about an inch long, they are ready for the next stage. This usually takes around 2 to 3 weeks. You can transplant the cuttings into pots filled with well-draining potting mix. Ensure the soil is moist but not waterlogged to support healthy growth. Enjoy a continuous supply of fresh herbs for your culinary creations. With this simple propagation method, you can enhance your dishes with homegrown flavors all year round. Section 7. Tubers from spuds to new sprouts. Potatoes and sweet potatoes, those humble tubers, possess an incredible ability to regenerate from their eyes. These eyes, or buds, are the key to growing new plants from old spuds. Those small indentations on the surface are actually buds that can sprout into new plants. Each eye has the potential to grow into a full-fledged potato plant given the right conditions. Choose a potato that has started to sprout eyes. The more eyes the better, as this increases your chances of successful growth. Cut it into chunks, ensuring each piece has at least 1 or 2 eyes. This step is crucial because each chunk will become an individual plant. Let the cut pieces sit out at room temperature for a day or two to allow the cut surfaces to dry. This drying process helps to prevent rot when the pieces are planted. Plant the potato pieces about 4 inches deep in a pot or directly into your garden bed. Make sure the eyes are facing upwards to encourage proper growth. Water regularly and provide ample sunlight. Potatoes thrive in well-drained soil and need consistent moisture to grow. Before you know it, you'll have a bounty of fresh potatoes ready to harvest. With patience and care, your garden will transform from spuds to new sprouts, providing you with delicious homegrown produce. Section 8. Creating your kitchen garden lab. Setting up a kitchen garden lab is easier than you might think. You don't need a large yard or fancy equipment. A sunny windowsill, a balcony, or even a small corner of your kitchen counter can be transformed into a thriving green space. Repurpose glass jars, mugs, or bowls to house your regrowing scraps. Use shallow trays or containers for leafy greens. Invest in a few small pots for herbs and vegetables that need more space to grow. Ensure your plants receive adequate sunlight at least 6 hours a day. Water regularly, keeping the soil moist but not soggy. With a little love and attention, your kitchen garden lab will flourish. Section 9. The bounty of kitchen scrap gardening. The benefits of growing vegetables and herbs from kitchen scraps extend far beyond the plate. This sustainable practice reduces food waste, saving you money on groceries and minimizing your environmental impact. Imagine the satisfaction of snipping fresh basil for your pasta sauce, or adding homegrown lettuce to your sandwiches. The flavors of homegrown produce are simply unmatched. Beyond the culinary delights, kitchen scrap gardening offers a therapeutic connection to nature, bringing a touch of the outdoors into your home. It's a rewarding hobby that can be enjoyed by people of all ages and skill levels. Section 10. Embrace the green thumb within. You might be surprised at the dormant gardener within you just waiting to be unleashed. Kitchen scrap gardening is an accessible and rewarding way to nurture that inner green thumb. It's a journey of discovery, experimentation, and the sheer joy of witnessing life sprout from what was once considered waste. Don't be afraid to experiment, to get your hands a little dirty, and to learn as you grow. Start small, with just a few scraps, and gradually expand your kitchen garden lab as you gain confidence and experience. Celebrate each success. no matter how small, and learn from any setbacks along the way. Section 11. A sustainable step towards food freedom. Growing your own food, even on a small scale, is an empowering experience. It connects you to the source of your nourishment and fosters a deeper appreciation for the natural world. By embracing kitchen scrap gardening, you're not just growing food, you're cultivating a more sustainable and self-sufficient lifestyle. You're taking a stand against food waste and embracing a more mindful approach to consumption. So why not embark on this rewarding journey today? Unlock the magic hidden within your kitchen scraps and discover the joy of growing your own food, one scrap at a time.
Are you confused with today's real estate market? With high interest rates and overpriced housing, it can be hard to find something to own at the right price. Available on Amazon, Getting Dollars from Dirt by author Philip H. Davis is a game-changing book that invites you to embark on a thrilling exploration of this often overlooked asset class. This book is your roadmap to unlocking the secrets of vacant land investment. Inside these pages, you will uncover the transformative power of vacant land as a wealth-building tool. Discover how to spot promising properties, assess their true value, and capitalize on market trends. From understanding zoning and permits to leveraging financing strategies, you'll gain the knowledge and confidence to make savvy investment decisions. With each page you turn, you'll gain a deeper understanding of the profound impact your investments can have on the world around you. Getting Dollars from Dirt is not just a guidebook, it's a call to action. Whether you're a seasoned investor or a curious novice, this book will empower you to tap into the immense potential of vacant land and embark on a journey toward financial freedom and a brighter future.